When I first heard Gears 5 was putting Kate as the lead, it definitely concerned me. Gears was always about grit, gore, badass dudes with badass armor, carrying badass weapons and just blowing shit up. But to my surprise, Gears 5 actually does what it needs to do to make you care about Kate, makes you feel her pain, you feel her struggle, what she's going through, and they truly make her feel like she fits in the Gears 5 world. It's the first in the series where you have side missions, and the side missions for me were very well placed, and in my opinion they're a great way to stretch the most you can out of the game as far as hours. Completing them also gives you a ton of upgrade components for Jack. Jack is another great welcome addition that the Coalition gave us to the game. He can grab you ammo, attack enemies, he can even cloak you, which I thought was pretty cool, and amongst many other things, Jack is just super cool. Visually, it's easily the best looking game in the series. I tested the X version and the PC version on my RX 2070, and I was blown away visually with both. The X version looks great. The HDR on it looks awesome, but it does suffer some frame dips. No matter what your favorite Xbox guy tells you, it hovers in between 50 and 60 in my opinion on the X. That said, not hating on it, it's a wonderful version of the game. You just can't go wrong with either version of this stellar game. That said, I completed it on the PC, 1440p, ultra settings, stayed between 80 to 120 frames, add in G-Sync, and you never feel any drops, and it is one of the smoothest games I have ever played. Kudos to the Coalition for what they did on the X and PC with this game. The combat is also the best in the series in my opinion. You have several new guns at your disposal. You have a new Lancer GL, which you can aim a laser and drop down grenades on top of your enemies, and it's pretty awesome. Story-wise, this Gears actually makes you care about the characters. There's several moments where you're like, oh shit, oh no, you don't want something bad to happen. Several great moments where you genuinely feel for your characters, this adding to the immersion that Gears 5 has to offer. I remember first playing Gears, guys, with Jado on the 360. The feeling I had when we first seen the tower drop, the graphics, and Gears 5 definitely delivers that same feeling in my opinion, but it surpasses any game in the series. It's a great display of story, combat, visuals, and a true feel for what Gears of War should be. Definitely a 9 out of 10 for me, and I just hope that Microsoft can come correct on Halo Infinite. I feel like what Gears shows is what Microsoft can do when they actually care about what type of AAA they're putting out there, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Chime off in the comments section if you haven't played this game. I highly suggest you go play it. Gotti 360. Keep it gaming.